And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Working on goods. All right, I've got all of the lines made. So we got lots of lines coming in and out and going through in all sorts of ways. And it's time to run some machines. So I actually want to let the game start, and then we are going to buy some trucks. And what did I color these? Okay, I want to have this up so I can reference that. So we want goods, dun, 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 all the way to the bottom. And the color is going to be dark red. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be East Goods. Where is it? Eastish North Goods. Actually, it's east is south. Okay, and then we want. Oh, come on. We want the really dark red to goods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't think we need 8, but we're going to do east north goods. So these are the only two that have slightly different colors. You know, we've got the super dark red and then we have the lighter red. Everything else is going to be the lighter red. All right, so here we have, I forgot which lines are which here. Let's close this out. Okay, so this is Far East goods. Let's get this train going. Buy train. These are all going to be the slightly darker red. I'm thinking well, let's use my go-to train here for a little while until we see a problem. And then goods, I think, is a boxcar. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be fine. So this is Far East goods. Right there. Now I need to figure out which ones are which here. Let's do goods. These are south. Let's do. Where's my hub connection? Right there. That is my hub connection. And where does that go? Yeah, I see that. I don't think I have a depot on the hub. On the hub connection. I don't. So that's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Okay, so if I look at this, hub goods. Yeah, that's definitely this line. Okay, buy trains. Darker red. This B. Boxcar goods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set line. Hub goods. Right there. Okay, now this line was, I believe, northwest, right in here. So let's pull up northwest. Northwest goods. Yep. And this one, we are going to run. Well, let's start it with the NSB, and we'll replace it if we run into problems. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's double it. So this is Northwest Goods. All the way down here. Right there. Okay, this looks like North Goods. Pretty easy to tell that one. Box car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is North Goods. No, it's Northeast. That's North Goods right there. And this one has got to be the Northeast. Set line and East Goods right there. Close all these trains out. So far, we are seeing 1,500. I'm trying to take care of all these ones that are underground because they're just a nightmare. They're hard to track because I don't see the colors. So that's hub, northwest, northeast. I think that's all of my underground. And I need some plank trains. So let's buy. Ooh, what color were these? These were I think a light brown. Light-ish brown, so like this one. It's kind of a nasty looking color, but it is what it is. And I need a state car set to planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's this one here, so let's double that. And then this one. Planks, state car, planks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't anticipate needing all of those, but it is what it is. So set line, this is let's see, I forgot what this one's called. Good lumber supply right here. Goods lumber supply. So both of those coming out. And then over here we've got several issues. I've got 4 different lines. I think they're I'm thinking they're west. Do I have a train on south? I don't have a train on southeast yet. Let's get one on southeast. Dark red. SB. Boxcar. Goods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set line. Southeast goods. Okay, that takes care of that one down there. I think I've already got one going to Far East, so that's fine. So it's just south, southwest, westy, and far west now. So by trains, you and you and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna do 7 this time. And I want 2, 3, 4. I want 5 of these. Okay, so one of these needs to be south. Dun, dun, dun. South goods. One of these needs to be westy. That's going to be on the bottom. One of these needs to be far west. That's going to be in the F's. Far west goods. Do I actually want that? Okay, no, I don't. Far west goods. And then the rest of these are going to be southwest goods. Okay. So we have now some potential loading in here. And this thing should be climbing in potential, which is what we want. So we now want to buy, and these are going to be the dark brown, just a horrible looking color. State car set to logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double it. That's this one. Now it's this one. Dark brown. State car. Logs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double it. Set line. And this was not goods lumber. I'm pretty sure it had the word log in it. Plank lumber supply. There it was. So that's plank lumber supply. And this one is going to be plank lumber supply. Here. Now, the plastic, we need the lines for plastic. Okay, those trains are zigzagging back and forth. That's good. So the plastic line by trains. Plastic, I always use orange. I don't know why, but whatever. Buy one of these, and I think they're box cars. Yes, box cars. Because plastic is orange, basically. So that's why I go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 8 on each one of these. So copy that. And now let's do another one. Box car. Plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You and you go away. Set line. Pretty sure I saw them down here somewhere. Or no. Goods plastic supply. There it is. Set line. Goods plastic supply. Okay, how are we doing on our potential? Doing pretty good. Now we've actually got... Oh yeah, we've got some logs being pulled in here. Production is high. And we're now carrying logs. Up to here. So the first 2 trains arrive. They don't have anything with them. But we see the potential here. 3,200. And how's our potential here? 4,700. We'll see what lines get upset. Okay, now we need to think about, let's see if we have potential here. Still not showing potential here. We should see that pop in probably next month. We'll see that potential plastic, and then that'll obviously have a draw of oil. Okay, so oil is going to be here, and this is going to be a pretty dark gray. Of course, these are going to be tankers for oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clone it. Buy train. Oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clone it. Set line, and all these were down here. So plastic oil supply. That's what these are for. So plastic oil supply, set line, plastic oil supply. And they're going in opposite directions, which is fine, which means we're gonna have trains actually working right. All right, this is already set to upgrade, so yeah, we need to get the oil up and running. Do we have plastic demand? We do indeed have plastic demand. And once this thing is connected with the oil refinery, it'll say, "Oh, we're going to want oil instead of grain, for crying out loud." Okay, now the tough part is getting more oil out of these pumps. So, buy train. This is going to be pure black. Tank car. Crude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is this one. Now this one. If I had all of these going to one, they would all go to one stop because they're all set on that terminal. Forcing them on different lines allows you to run multiple trains at the same time on one line, which is very, very helpful when you're trying for a lot of throughput. Tank car, crude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's set line. This is plastic crude supply. Set line, plastic crude supply. While those are pulling out of the station, we'll buy the next ones. So they'll be nice and offset. That one is done. Buy trains. Crude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let these filter through here. So you can see this 7,700. That might mean, okay, we're gonna set this one then. Plastic, come on. Plastic crude supply. Let that one pull out a little bit and then worry about the rest later. You only picked up 18. You're getting the kind of the short end of the straw there. So it would be nice to have you turn back around. Come back in here. There you go. That's a little better. Make the trip worthwhile. Okay. So I'm going to keep an eye on that potential. Okay, plastic, crude supply. Okay, let's go up here. Crude oil to oil. We already see potential, so that has to get then translated. Oh yeah, look at that potential. Just skyrocketed. So that adds the 3,200 or 3,000 that we had down here. And now we've got lots and lots of oil ready to go. Well, that took a sweet amount of time pulling out of the station, didn't it? Literally, those two are synced right up together. That's not good. Okay. Should start seeing production should be climbing because, yeah, look at that, 11,000 now. I just hope that it can supply all of these because we got a lot of potential oil that needs to go out. And this thing needs to kind of fill its stores full of fuel as well before it can really focus on what it needs to focus on. Obviously, there's no production as yet because this is the first train for oil. And there we go. Now we are starting to get a little oil. Yep, there it is. Not much. Obviously, it's gonna take a hot minute for it to react. And when it's this low, you know, it's the initial level, it actually takes a while for the production to speed up enough to mirror something like this, where it's just loading super, super fast. But do we have our first oil delivery? Yes, we do. We have our first oil coming in. Seven whole oil. You can see, you know, we've got quite a lot of fuel being made. All right, come on, oil. I don't think you had any oil. Nope. So we should be seeing the potential here, 3,200. And should be seeing, oh yeah, we've got lots. 4,800 potential there. Didn't we just deliver some oil? Or is that this train? Yeah, that's this train. Okay. So we should now see some plastic being made. All right, there we go. I think our very, oh, look at that, one plastic. An entire train for one little Lego piece. Ah, how industry thrives. Yeah, you better speed up your process here, buddy. Okay, so our first piece of plastic should be finally delivered. It's going to take it a while for that one to ramp itself up. Who's going to get the very first good that's produced. Who's going to get it? Let's see who's going to get it. And nobody got it? Nope, somebody got it. Far East. Oh, way over here. They're going to get the first good that's ever produced. Well, good for you guys. Here's another 8. And soon we will see who is having problems. So it's just, right now, it's a matter of time for this whole chain to level up its production count as we get more and more oil delivered. There's another 15. There's another... Oh, click, click. There's another 10. There's another 13 waiting. Because this needs to upgrade before anything drastic happens. These are already... yeah, this is upgraded already. This is going to be upgraded in 3 months. So this better upgrade fast. I could like manually upgrade it, but I like to have the computer kind of manage them. So you can see produced 100. It's got plenty of crude. It's just taking its sweet time making that refined oil. You can see the difference between how much we've unloaded compared to loaded. So it's got lots. So my crude oil demand over here is going to crash. Details. This potential. Because this is going to fill up with so much oil, it's not going to be demanding anymore. But we should start seeing goods being delivered. And we won't really know for sure which ones are in trouble. I'm pretty sure there are some, because this number should be higher, 4,800. If we look at another commercial supplier, 5,700. So yeah, it's not liking a couple lines, I think. It's got plenty of planks. Now we're just waiting on plastic. It's going to slowly creep up its production. Very slowly. It's probably going to take 2 or 3 in-game years to catch up. I love seeing that, though. It's actually working. Where's all my Northwest trains? Is that one of them? Yeah, there you are. Northwest. No, it's far west. That's northwest. Oh, yeah, you guys are fine. So yeah, it takes a while for it to catch up. But we've actually started loading some things here, which is good. All right, how much plastic do you have for me? 15 whole plastic. So I'm going to let this run a while, and we'll come back and see just how good we did. There we go. Production is going to raise up. That's going to be a huge improvement to our plastic throughput, because that is right now where we're hurting the most. So this will level up. Then plastic will level up. Once those two are leveled up, it should start influencing this one to level this one up. And they probably need to do it twice. So we need to go through 2 of those cycles, which is 6 months minimum. So yeah, it's going to be a while. Let's not wait around for it. We can just start next episode with an update. All right. Well, that'll have to do for this episode. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.